Hi, I'm MC of Healthy by George, and today's episode is all about the power of playfulness or playing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell to check us out every Thursday and Sunday. Welcome to Healthy by George. I want you to know that this is for informational purposes only, and it should not be considered as medical advice, nor does it have anything related to my employer. So it's always best for you to check with your own medical provider before you do anything that I recommend or for any medical treatments. So please join me, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. So, why am I talking about the power of playfulness? Well, as we become adults, we really stop playing. We really do. I think as children, we naturally play. We play with our toys, we play with our friends, we play at school with recess time. But as we get older, play becomes less and less present in our lives, unless maybe you're playing a sport or you're someone who enjoys playing chess or checkers or cards. And I think even those are very limited. I'm talking about really silly, fun playfulness. And I think the reason I think this is so important is because that was my dad. My dad was one of the most playful people. He would be silly and fun when we would be going on our way to school. He would sing silly songs. He would do silly things. And then when he would come home, he would want to wrestle. So all of us would try and wrestle with my father. It was hysterically fun. And we as kids kept doing that, wrestling with each other, playing tumble, and just doing all kinds of stupid, silly things. And I think as we've grown older, when we get together, we play crazy poker games, like, all kinds of crazy poker games. Not normal poker at all, but crazy games. And we love it because we're being silly, we're doing silly stuff, it's not taken seriously at all, and we're just playing. And something, that kind of energy, it is infectious. We play while we're cooking, we'll play while we're watching television. And sometimes people who aren't used to that, they find it a little bit uncomfortable. But I want to tell you, though, why this is important from a health perspective. And the key thing is that when we are bringing a more playful approach to our life, it's giving us the ability to have movement in our bodies. We're getting physically fit, whether you're playing a game like soccer, or I think pickleball has become popular now, or you're playing tennis or badminton, or you're going out and you're playing any kind of outdoor game. You're outside, you're being social, you're having fun, you're engaging your mind, you're strategizing. All of those things are so beneficial for our health. Not only are they beneficial from a physical perspective, but from mental stimulation. There's nothing better than being present in the moment for our minds. We're having to make quick judgments. We're having to make silly, kind of movements, or sometimes some kind of a sudden decision about something. So it keeps us sharp and mentally quick. So it helps us relieve our stress. It's a stress reliever if we will engage in play. It helps us to get away from our daily routine. It gives us a sense of relaxation, of talking about things that are not that important or critical. It also is wonderful because we can become very social. I know for me, one of the things that I engage in, which most people don't like, is something called improvisation. I adore playing with improv. If you've ever seen that game called Whose Line Is It Anyway? Or you've played anything called Picturesque, or some of the board games that you play where you're guessing stuff, or your friend or your partner is signing stuff. It's so much fun to just play a silly game about nonsense, making stuff up, being creative, pretending to be someone. Sometimes you can bring that into the bedroom. You can pretend to be someone, and you can make your sex life a little more interesting. You can play dress up for your sex life, put on a wig or something, put on a costume. You can play. Hey, why not? Make it spicy. That's a good thing. It's a stress reliever. What can I say? Both from a place of promoting, fun and stressful. But let's face it, sex is a good thing for relieving stress, and it gives us a good mental well-being. And what better to play pretend or with your partner, if your partner's up for it. The other thing is that, it helps us with our emotional well-being. It gives us those feel-good hormones. It gives us those things that if we're down or we're struggling, it can boost our mood and help us feel a little more content with our lives or happy. So, anything that'll reduce anxiety and stress or any kind of worrying, that's a great thing. So in playing, sometimes playing can just be dancing around the room and being silly and moving your body to some wonderful music that you enjoy. The other thing that play does is it helps us promote a healthy lifestyle. It gives us a way of engaging with teams, engaging with fairness, engaging with, working collaboratively with people, especially if you're doing it as a team. I cannot emphasize how important working and promoting playfulness in your everyday life is for you to be a healthier human being. I know sometimes I get too, focused on the tasks that I need to get at hand, but there's so many opportunities where you can be playful with someone, maybe a stranger, where you're just kind of like, suddenly hearing a song come on and you're both kind of, moving and doing some fun gestures in line or something. I mean, you just have to look for those moments where you can take an opportunity to be playful. I know that one of the things that I was listening to recently was the Tim Ferriss show, and he had Diana Chapman on, and I have to tell you, she has a book that's come out, and it's about, if you have some feelings of being stuck in your life, I think you should look at this book. So she came out with a book that's titled, Diana Chapman, How to Get Unstuck, Do the Work and Take Radical Responsibility and Reduce the Drama in Your Life. So I think by embracing a playful approach to our lives can definitely reduce the drama, get us unstuck, and move us forward to have a beautiful, more spontaneous and thriving well-being. So join me next time. This is MC of Healthy by George. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you every Sunday and Thursday. Bye-bye. So thank you so much for joining me at Healthy by George. I hope you found the information inspiring and that it encourages you on your wellness journey. Because remember, your body, your well-being are a most precious gift, and every tiny action taken daily can make a huge difference. I hope the information here is educational purposes and is not meant to replace your medical care. See your doctor and talk about what works for you. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me continuing creating content that inspires and empowers you to live your best life. Goodbye for now, and join me again at the next Healthy by George.